So currently at the moment, I have a lot of mining going on. I think I want to say all of the mining nodes I can, at least one of each material, so I always have something. It's not going to be the best. It's just a little trickle here and there, but everything is going into Keplin and Glish. But just going by that, just getting the miner stacks are paying off. I want to say after 249 of those sacks, I was able to gather 20 mil worth of gems, which if you guys don't enjoy going out and actively gathering, using your workers solely for these sacks here, it's nice. It's a huge bonus if you're using humans now, which I know everyone started using goblins, and goblins are the best to have, blah blah blah. I don't care. Being able to come out with an extra 20 mil just on extra little lucky sacks that you can find, I can't complain. You can't beat it. As an active gatherer, it sucks. It takes you out of the field more. You're not forced to have to go gather at pilgrims for the gems, go underwater gathering more for the coral. You have workers already gathering it. It's not going to be the quickest, but in terms of other nodes like the cedar trying to get the old tree bark, you have no other option other than have a slow little trickle, like the red tree lumps, the spirit leaf, and all that. Having the workers being able to gather that, especially if they're humans, it gives me more options with the worker empire. No longer do I have to sit there and only go for the stupid little goblins. Only they're usable. Now I can go ahead and get my giants. I can get my humans. I can choose whether or not I want to go ahead and worry about more quantity, or I can worry about if I want to get more of those little sacks. Sometimes, you know, the sacks are great, but having more quantity on other things is a lot better. Like, because I'm using a lot of processed coal, I have giants gathering all of my coal. It makes sense because there's a lot more coal that they can gather, so that my goblins can go ahead and continuously use their crates, and I don't have to worry about having to go out buy all the coal that I need to help out. To give you guys an idea of why I am enjoying the new worker update, without having to go out to pilgrims, I'm able to get all of the gems that I need. I can get all of my manos made. All of my alchemy needs are taken care of. I got my coral without... The only downside about the coral is having to get the coral crystal. That is still going to be one of those things you're going to have to go out and manually do. But if you're trying to get the corals to go ahead and melt together, you have sacks for that. All you have to do is just literally rely on your workers to go ahead and get everything that you need. See, got all the traces. Don't have to worry about waiting for pre-orders. You don't have to worry about going out and grinding them, having to get the weapon chest to melt down or anything like that. It's definitely a help for all the bottleneck ingredients that we all struggle with. Well, in terms for alchemy, there's no hope for cooking. Cooking, you're still the way you want to look at it. Either you go out and get it or you go out and buy it. But at least for other materials that you have to go out and gather, there are other solutions that you can go ahead and passively get. I am curious about getting workers up to level 40. I don't think I have anyone near. Yeah, I think the highest I have is level 30% into level 32. But I am curious about the other two skills that they can go ahead and learn. Are they the same skills that we already get, but we can go ahead and increase their stats? Like, we can go ahead and get more movement speed, more luck, increased farm knowledge, things like that. I don't think anyone has a level 40 worker yet, so time will tell. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep all of my workers going constantly so I can try to hit level 40 as quickly as I possibly can with any of my workers, while I'm still exchanging workers and trying to get rid of all the useless ones that I have running around, which are a lot. Not as many as I originally had because of the fact that humans now have a role, but I do have a lot of useless workers that I need to either switch off nodes or just completely fire because they did not get promoted. Yeah, in preparation for the Land of the Morning Light, I have all of my workers leveling up full speed. I have them pumping out as many trade items as I can. I'm not worried about the money that I will be losing for self-gathering everything and having the workers make all of my trade goods. I'm not worried about how much the raw material will make me on the central market or anything. I'm going out manually gathering everything that I need so that once the end of the morning light comes out, I can start shipping everything over and get a little bit of boost of my profits, if you will. For the time being, I have Trent going full speed. I have Kepler going full speed. Like I said, I'm not worried about the price or the value of anything. I'm just going about what I have more materials of. Because I had 70k coal, I am melting it all down, making it into processed coal to make into coal bags so that I can go ahead and ship out. I have Afaria going. I'm not sure they're all going, but most of them are going. I got to get more fish. This is one factory set that I am buying all the materials for because my workers don't gather enough of the fish quick enough. Like Velia, I also have going, but once they run out of materials, I will have to buy more nibblers. That's another one that I'm going to go ahead and ship out. I have Glish going with the translucent crystals because I have a lot of them and I might as well go ahead and use them once I run out of the translucent, and you know, my workers cannot gather enough of them. I'm going to go ahead, switch over to my red, get that out of the way, and eventually switch over to the black, get that out of the way. I will have them being shipped out too. And then Valencia, I do have going full speed too. I have timber crates going because why not? They're there, they're readily available. I can go ahead and gather a huge amount and have my workers going ahead and making crates at the same time. So I might as well use those for my trash crate experience. My titanium I have going full speed because the materials are in the area. I might as well. I just need to get more. That's one thing that manually gathering for really sucks. And I also have my jade. Yeah, my snowfield jade rates going because I manually go out and gather them, which I think I will make a gathering session on the knock ingots. That's another thing that I'm gonna do. Go out, head out to Kama Sylvia, because clearly almost everything that you do out in Kama will make you money. Knock is just the same. I mean, look at that. 74 per ingot. That'll make you money off the rip. And then jade will make you money too. So heading out to the Mountain of Eternal Winter to do some manual jade gathering is worth it. I'll have to eventually do that again. Continue to get my materials stocked up and piled up for when I guess I'm gonna need them. But these are my crates. I have 5 workshops going in Valencia, getting ready to send out to Land of the Morning Light once it comes out. I don't think it's going to be that bad of a trip, but I'm pretty sure I'm only going to be able to take 300 crates at a time until I can get a better ship.